History has been made. Neither Fnatic nor G2 will be in a European final. And for the first time, Rogue will face Mad Lions for the crown.
For me, I would say it's very much a grudge match against Rogue.
My losing to Rogue last split sucked. Obviously, playoffs, they knocked us out.
For G2, this match is now about whether they can bounce back from losing the last split and regain the top spot.
So I don't think that if they make a comeback right now, they're going to be like this insane team that's going to stomp everyone like they did in the past.
G2 Esports dominates Rogue
to pieces. G2 are ruthless. Mad finding kills across the map, but not enough. As we get into this late game, it is all G2 all the time. Ulti coming in, equalizer down. Neon gonna be in trouble on the backside. To immediately suplex the dunk down. Wonder now stepping forward. Rekkles in the midst of the pit. Who can get the dragon? Who can get it? As Yank goes in the end. Rekkles still alive for just a moment. Rekkles ends up going down, but Limit off to the backside. Wonder getting peeled off.
Rekkles is the absolute MVP of that fight. His ultimate took 3 people out of the pit.
G2 and Rogue have always had a clash of styles. One plays very clean, by the book, League of Legends. The other is scrappy and in your face. Hans, Sama, and Rekkles, however, clash in opposite ways. Rekkles plays the incredibly conservative, sweeper style of AD carry, whereas Hans likes to take control of the matchup early and aggressively.
When I play against Hans in the regular season, I got him good both times.
Hans Sama leading forward, but the immediate stun the turn. First blood, Hans Sama will get traded back. Rekkles still alive, though, to crash this wave.
This is a huge positive trade, Dracos. Look at the wave. Not only did they get the kill, they deny Hans this whole wave.
In order to have more impact in the game, I'd rather play aggressive and look for opportunities. I know from level 1 if I have the edge or not.
And Summer, he gets himself excited. The dash forward from Inspired. He doesn't have the support just yet. Will be able to heal. Pounce, swipe, rockets fired from downtown.
Wonder and Odoamne are 2 veteran top laners that have been facing off against each other for years. And each time we get to see them face off, it's always a treat.
Wonder is playing more solo queue this offseason than he did throughout the whole of Spring Split. But I'm not sure if that's enough for them. Maybe the team is just struggling to find a good playstyle.
But here comes the paranoia from way down bottom lane. Inspired puts G2 to sleep. Rogue crush G2.
Odoamne has never won a championship before, and he's for sure gonna be hungry winning summer, and I'm gonna be here trying to stop him, right?
Be in trouble, but he doesn't get marked up. Now it's Wonder off to the side, fishing for the Spectral Mob. We'll find 2 hours. It's gonna be 1 stack, 2 stack, 3. Immediately, Blade of the Rune King procs that one so fast.
To actually be in a place that you just talk about Rogue more than G2, you have to beat them.
We will show up, that we're back. Sure, Rogue beat us, sure, Mad beat us, but that's a one-time thing.
G2 are here to prove they are back. Rogue are here to dominate.
See how this draft goes. Volibear taken away, Nocturne taken away. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rogue target things like perhaps Lucian, Akali, maybe even a Sylas ban. Is he going to do it again? Yes, he is. So they're going to go for the double AD setup, you'd argue. The Jace is a flex. They picked up the Kalista into Varus, and there's the Fiddlesticks.
Leona obviously can get interrupted with the Thresh play. Very hard to find those engages. And for Trimby, a player who has been stepping up mechanically in so many of these support matchups, I'm ready to see what he can do on a Blitzcrank. It is a well as this Fiddlesticks, some good AD to clean up the fight. But now the Orianna actually what's going to come in here.
I was thinking perhaps double AD solo laners for G2, something like the Camille could work for them in the top side, but no, Wunder's going to go back to Viego. He had a bit of a rough performance on the set against Schalke, did have a good performance on the Viego on day 1. Very, very strong mid-jungle duo, and Rogue first blood in bot.
What? Well, we just missed that one. Rekkles is going to be in trouble. Now running for his life, trying to move back with the spears. Are they going to get pulled out?
Oh,
Sama!
2v2 kill, Rogue. Level 2 Blitzcrank, they get the kill. Whoa, it all falls apart in bot lane just as we're focusing on in jungle.
Hey, last times we played in spring, I got the better of him. Who's getting the better now, sir?
So let's see here. 1 more melee creep for Rogue to level up. He has the stack. We'll see if he hits it. No, Hans is focusing the creep. Trimby gets to level 2. G2 have to fight it out because even if they run, they're going to flash on them. Mickey dies. Hans, look at the mechanics here. Gets the auto attacks through. And then because, oh, no, there's a kill in bot. Jankos kills Hans who had no flash. So they've recovered in bot a little bit here. They don't have a freeze. Rekkles is going to have to flash. So they should be all right for now. But the thing is, when one hook hits, it's just a fight.
Jankos is in the area. Trimby, nothing he can do get out of that one. Aftershock simply not enough. Rekkless firing back with the kill of his own. And from Jankos is a guy who's been a little bit all over the place. Fetty looked into the stats, and he's not crazy active in the early game, but this game he's been everywhere that he needs to be. And right now, that exclusively bot lane is yet another hook lands. Jankos now on the way for the dive. Trimby always got his knock up and a hook. The Flay comes back. The TP now being burned, but they burn through Hans Mikyx gets traded back, but that's disaster again. Hans losing so much. Wonder now freed up on the top side to do whatever he wants. Odoamne desperate to get a kill back, but now Wonder gets to respond with a TP of his own. Spectral Maw can come out. Where's the stun gonna go? Hits in onto Trimby. That's the follow from downtown. Rekkless finds
he has a hook now.
Reset. Oh, Wonder, that's disastrous. Jankos, is he gonna get taken down here? Odoamne manages to get the kill back. A big whiff from Wonder, but it's a double kill for Rekkless. It's an absolute bloodbath.
Yeah, we talked about it. We used the word Armageddon. Bot lane is so volatile, non-stop fighting. Hans and Trimby win the 2v2, but it's in the early stages, and you're seeing it pay dividends here for the side of G2. Right. There was a double TP here from top lane. Caps was way too low to TP to the fight, and Inspired was mid with Larsen. So the fight kicks off. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Now it looks good for Rogue because Odoamne TP's in, but Wonder's waiting. He's waiting on the minimap. The second he flashes in, he TP's in. Now, Trimby dies, and Odoamne shortly follows afterwards, but the hook from Wonder was just too funny. Flashes into Odoamne's face, and then misses the hook. But he does manage to get the kill. There's 9 kills in this early game from both of these teams.
And again, the big winner here is Rekkless. 3-1-1, he walks back to lane.
They're ready to start a fight. Caps has TP, so no matter what, Rogue will lose this fight. And Inspired's not there.
Flash plays, Trimby blocks forward to body block the hook. Trimby gonna go for the knockup, but there's no way he makes out of this one. Just buying space for Hans to move. TP burned from Caps. Trimby getting what he can, and it looks like they're gonna donate the kill over to Caps on this one.
It's a good idea. He invested the TP. He has a Dark Seal. Just give him the kill. And actually based. Look at the minimap here as I'm going to bring it up. He left all his top camps available to make sure he's down to bot in time. But a hook hits.
He catches it on the lantern. The exhaust now comes out. Rekkless immediately forced to flash. Jankos in the area. The ulti connects, and now they can turn it back onto Trimby. But Hans, he's got an ult of his own. He pulls his support back out to safety. This is a team that you have to keep your eye on. Can they make it back?
Just no flash!
Hook coming in. Now Rekkless is going to be in trouble, but that's the lantern. He can't even click it.
Body block.
He can't get out. The body block is there. That's the shutdown. That's going to be massive. But now everyone is moving into the midst of the fight. Inspired has been locked at the Fiddlesticks. Is so squishy. The pullback, he manages to flash out in time. He's got an ult of his own. Odoamne now zooming forward. Rumble now coming in. Mikyx, a clean sidestep. He manages to make it out alive. The command protect will keep him going. Wonder waiting over the wall. It is a single death.
It's a 5v5 in the bot lane again. 11 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. The Hans and Trimby. They don't have a ward to place on the lantern, so instead of placing the ward, they place themselves.
Trimby, the flash over. That's a zero ping play right there. You can't make that play. You can't make that play on EUS. Maybe if you're directly next to the server.
Yeah, and Wonder TP's in. Caps is already there from the roam. He doesn't have TP, but he's around. TP's come in. 5v5 on the bot side. Jankos does arrive slightly late, but Rogue are grouped up. G2 is split up, and it's a 2. I think they get 1 kill from that, actually, just a shutdown onto Rekkless. barely lives, and they're going to get the Dragon on the return.
Regular season. Now Wonder, fishing for the 1v1, but Larsen looks like he might win out on this one. Wonder has to run as fast as he can, trying to get stealthy here, but Caps coming in to ruin the day. Wants nothing to do with it. Larsen, not quite enough damage to finish the
really
job.
odd lane assignments. Hang on, Wonder has no flash. He has the ultimate to use this on the Unstoppable.
Up, pull back, chain CC, silence comes in. Hans just finishes the job. Just 4 damage sets for each team. The Infernal's massive here. Now the ulti coming out. Trimby to go wide on the hook, but Hans can throw him right back in. Proto matched, of course, on the opposite side.
Oh, he'll tilt his ult.
Not gonna matter. Inspired now has to back up, but with the ulti gone, he needs to hightail it out of there. Jankos now
Wonder TP
forward.
behind on the red buff. Inspired has no ultimate, Caps has no flash.
It's going to be a long flank, though. It's going to take a while to get in. The flash forward from Jankos. He has overheated. He doesn't have the second stack of Electro Harpoon, rather. Excuse that, he does. Larsen now going to be locked in. Larsen now going to be stunned. Inspired now turning around with the field. Larsen does good damage, but not good enough. Flash out to safety. Wonder going to whip on the ultimate. He gets the reset. He's going to turn into Jace. And this is going to be an easy kill pickup to the skies to finish it off. Caps now on a killing spree.
Good collapse, good punish from G2. Flash, no ultimate. Maybe Rogue want to punish him for over pushing these sides. Odoamne has the flash ultimate to commit.
Not going to take him out to safety. Good stun comes in from Odoamne. Wonder can try to run here, but I just don't think there's enough space.
20 minutes in. Both teams have a Dragon. Both teams have the same goal, but Hans might want to crack it open here.
Certainly does. Going to move forward. Going to miss out on the Reckless ult now. The silence comes in. Jankos taken out. That is the jungle.
G2. He knows G2 has to come in, so let's keep our eyes on Inspired here. Maybe he can find a good ultimate.
Where's he going to go? What can he find? Trimby backing away. They're taking a lot of damage here. Keep your eyes on Rekkless as well. The poke is going to be massive. 5k and getting lower. Hans can go for the smite secure, but that's the cleanse gone. Hans now going to be in trouble. Rekkless has killed Trimby. Inspired waiting off in the darkness. G2 have bullied Rogue off this objective.
Yep. Trying to push it in and then answer it to River.
They're on the flank. Big equalizer. Hans flashing out of safety. Mikyx going to be in trouble. He's trying to finish off the kill. Trimby can't get anything done, though. That's going to be an easy pickup. Wonder now has a Blitzcrank hook at his disposal.
Mikyx time, but I think G2 are way too far away.
Blast cone. He just wants to try to get the Kennen ultimate, but I don't think Odoamne has to burn it. The CC is just simply too much. Yes, he's unstoppable, but the hook is there. Hans now on a rampage.
Odoamne has TP. G2 want to force on top side.
Hex flash, hook, just a little bit wide there. Trimby not gonna fire back. This time it manages to connect. Mikyx gonna be in trouble. He has no Callista to save him. Equalizer used, but it might be a little bit too little too late. Inspired gonna try to find the kill on the Yankos. There's Odoamne in the midst of everybody. Wonder, he needs to find the ult, he needs to find the reset, but Inspired flashes out to safety so far. The fight won for Rogue. Trimby, the flash in, the power fist. Caps getting knocked out. The shockwave not enough. It's a shutdown for Hans. Rekkles, one more arrow.
And they have the Callista Rend. Inspired now back up in full HP. Yankos will have the ultimate in the Blast Cone. He has Vision too. It's going to be pretty impossible to steal this though, I think, but he has Rekkles by his side.
Charge lethality, Rekkles Q. Is it going to be enough? Hans locked down.
Oh, the damage!
Damage from downtown. Hans
can get a pit.
Hans still in the pit. Hans still in the pit, but no, Rekkles! He takes it away, Rogue. They win a fight and it gets them nothing because Rekkles finds the steal.
Rekkles comes up big for G2, gets the steal. Really good communication from Yankos and Rekkles. Baron, so let's go back in time a bit here. No, we're going straight into this Baron replay. So Rekkles, they call for the equalizer and the burst onto Inspired. He gets absolutely blown up, and now Hans has to keep hitting the Baron to lifesteal for the stacks. He gets in the pit, the Rend comes out, it stays at 166. Oh, and Rekkles gets the Q across. Yankos didn't even use the smite. Rekkles is the one who picks it up, and now the Infernal Dragon spawning. Trimby could be caught.
Hook over the wall. The tempo of the game is not stopping yet. Cap's not in a position to follow up, but he doesn't need to be Rekkles on a rampage. 7, 2, and 3, 3.5 items.
Caps doesn't have it, Wunder doesn't have it. It's only the bot lane of G2 have the buff. Hans might have the flash here.
Equalizer, flash for the wall. Maybe the angle here is going to be good enough for Inspired. Inspired, ulti now coming out. Trimby in the area. Yankos caught out and taken down. Hans.
Rogue. Oh, engagement.
Going to go in. Trimby now going to be the one who's in trouble. Hans stops the engage for now. Inspired. Step forward with the silence, but doesn't have the ult to fall. If the hook goes in, it's only going to take away the spell shield from Rekkles. Trimby getting low, but Odoamne's in the area. Shock Blast comes out from Larson.
And Trimby might want to find Rekkles here.
Trimby stepping forward, the flash. Rekkles now going to be caught out by Odoamne. There's so much damage. He's just a lethality bars. Now he goes golden, but here comes the equalizer from downtown. Wonder anytime in the area, he's been locked up. Wonder now is going to find the reset. He can turn into Kennen. He can keep this going forward. He does not have access to the ultimate, but maybe he can get the CC down. That's the W coming out. One more auto to finish. He's going forward. He's stepping in. Hans going to be in trouble, but he's just not strong enough. Goes golden for a brief moment. Meanwhile, Yankos in the midst of everything. They're trying to kill Hans. They're going to find the kill there. G2 now moving in. They've spelled blood in the water. They're hunting down their prey. There is no room for Inspired to maneuver. He has to run for his life. The flash already coming out. Wonder flashing forward to Inspired. Going down. Wonder with yet another reset, and G2 are pushing into the bottom side.
Losing that fight, they won't lose the game from it, and they won't lose the dragon. Let's look at it again. Trimby actually flash hooks. It almost hit Rekkles' flash, but Odoamne gets exhausted, and that's why Rekkles lives for so long. He does manage to get himself out, and now so many fights happen. Yankos takes down Trimby. Wunder takes down Odo. It's a 3 versus 4, but G2 are really split up, so they focus on Hans, but that leaves Caps exposed. Inspired ults across the wall. Larson turns with him. Caps dies for Hans, and then eventually G2 with the numbers advantage chase down the rest of the members of Rogue.
Of course, this entire game, Yankos with the ultimate, and certainly the Rekkles poke from super long range.
This game is so even, but G2 are slightly ahead. They have a little bit more gold, and they have the Infernal Soul point.
Rogue, this is a big bet. If you do not get Baron here, this is purely a loss.
They have to force this. Wunder has TP. He's going to finish the Drake, and he's going to TP in before the Baron is dead. Mikyx gets chunked out. The Dragon's going to go down now.
Moving away, Trimby gonna miss on the hook. That's gonna be disastrous.
Look at Odoamne, look at Odoamne.
Soul in the meantime. Odoamne in the darkness. Odoamne waiting. Odoamne opportunity is massive. It's a big shockwave. It is everything that Rogue needed. Fiddlesticks comes in, but it is all Odoamne for the turn. Yes, they get the Infernal Soul, but if Rogue gets the Baron here, it'll be the fight in their favor. Now, the turn from Wunder is gonna take the Blitzcrank. The Rocket Grab's gonna go, and he hooks Hans. The knockup is there. What champion can't this man play? He's gonna take another one, and he's gonna chase down, but it is Odo and Larson versus the world. It is the Infernal Soul for G2, but Rogue, they need to win this fight 5 for nothing. But Wunder, again, he gets another reset. Again, he will find the sun. He takes the Kennen. He turns it against Rogue. The same champion that won Rogue the fight will turn it back against them as Wunder wins the day for G2.
Caps is dead, Rekkles is dead, but Wunder is alive. He clutches out the fight alongside Yankos and Mikyx, and I think they're going to be able to two-man this Baron here, the Baron, and I think that could be it for Rogue. Such a good positioning from Odoamne to find Rekkles and Caps.
Incredible. Again, you wait here for a second, you wonder when's he going to pull the trigger, and finally it comes through. This is the reason they have the Kennen. They find the flank. This is the setup they were waiting for so long. They finally get a good start to the fight. It stops G2 from responding in any way.
It's just individual plays here. Wunder comes around the corner and he actually finds Trimby, which is the whole key to start this fight off. Trimby dies, he takes the Blitzcrank, and then he hooks Hans. And then he manages to take down Hans as well alongside Jankos and Mickey. Odoamne can't rejoin the fight. Inspired has the ult, he eventually falls as well. And then it's just a 3v2. Mickey dies, turns into a 2v2. But because Wunder has the Kalista, he can zone away Larson, get the reset on Odoamne, turn into Odoamne, heal back up, and they win the 3v5.
Top laners are so incredibly clutch. Again, it starts with Odoamne, it turns into Wunder. Wunder turns into Blitzcrank, he turns into Kalista, he turns into Kennen. Ultimately, he takes the fight and turns into Jace, and now Odoamne's gonna be in trouble. 6.5k in the last fight. They don't want to deal with it again. He has been locked up.
Coming in.
Big damage going in. Odoamne in trouble. Infernal Soul isn't gonna be enough. That's the second Q now coming out. Lantern takes Rekkles out to safety. They won't get fired. Rogue not looking to let G2 break open the base. Wunder playing a little confident here. They're going to step forward. That's going to be the immediate stun. The lockup, the ultimate now already burned. Wunder does have the flash available. TP now coming in the meantime, but G2 are going to collapse on the top side, and he's going to be in trouble. Wunder now gets the reset. Larson, I don't know if he can take this fight. The stun's going to come out. Yes, he can. The Jace damage is there. That's the shutdown, but G2 are breaking the base.
They're going to get the top inhibitor. I don't think they can look to end it, though. It's a 4v4, and Inspired's behind them.
But they spot this one out. He's going to go over the wall, but it's just
it's a disaster for Inspired. He can't find it. Now it's a 3v4. G2 have a mid-wave to work with.
3 members standing. Larson has decent wave clear. Sama would take a miracle duel because, again, Caps and Rekkles, the range here, it's so hard to play against. Hook goes in. They land MikyX, traded for a hook back. That's Equalizer. Larson getting lower and lower, but Sama uses the ult to save Trimby. Trimby's still alive.
Need to find a response soon. Inspired doesn't have flash yet. Equalizer comes out. Odoamne's on the flank.
Second Equalizer in a row, but Odoamne's been locked up. He has no room to maneuver. He's so low before he even gets a chance to ult. They're going to burn him down before he can even push the R key, but it's Fiddlesticks in the middle of everyone, and it's simply too little, too late. Wunder turns into Fiddlesticks and says, who is scared now? Spectral Mach comes in. Sama with a clean sidestep, but it is just not enough. The shockwave is there. G2 have found their fight. They will break the bottom lane. They will break the base of Rogue, and they will keep the head-to-head alive. 11-0 for G2 Esports over 3 years of League of Legends.
Oh, Rogue just ran out of gas at the end there. Odoamne tried to find the miracle flank, but G2 covered off all the space they needed. He gets popped instantly on the flank, and from there G2 can start to move forwards. Good execution in these fights, and wow, that was one of the best games of League of Legends I've ever seen. So close up until a point, and even at that Baron fight, even after G2 was able to steal it, the game was still anyone's to play for.
Top team versus the top team in the LEC. It was an absolute pleasure to watch and cast.